Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm trying to make this video not uber long. I want to show you how I created these Amethyst Aquarian birthday nails. There's the Aquarius water bear symbol. So I went ahead and put the Amethyst glitter acrylic that I mixed together on the pinky. I'm not doing my geode nail on this video. That's going to be a whole another video all by itself. It is very time consuming. So I decided to amethyst on the pinky. Why did I open that? We are going to encapsulate that in clear. Get this off of here. But I'm going to do amethyst nails on these nails. I'm not sure yet with that one. I just cleaned her, but I missed a bunch of spots apparently. Let me just get that off right quick. So, I'm going to show you guys how I create this amethyst. I am using the purple set that I got from Bougie Nails on a Budget in her giveaway. All these purples. There's like 6 of them. I'm using McCart's purple glaze for the jelly effect. And I'm just going to put some more of this out here on my palette. I tried to film it this multiple times, y'all. Multiple freaking times. But, you know, the family. And then I decided, you know what? I'm not... Oh, excuse me. Y'all know your girl's still recuperating over here. I would love for y'all to get to know me better. I would love to get to know y'all better. You know how many times I've been like, man, I wonder what she look like. Zule, you see her and some of her Instagrams or whatever, TikToks, whatever, when she be kicking it out, you know, getting her Taco Bell and stuff. And Zule, thank you for doing this. Just because, you know what, and Portia, I know what you look like. Paige, I know what you look like. Lisa, I know what you look like. But for the most part, you only see somebody's hands. That's why I didn't put a nail pick as my whatchamajigger pick. Y'all know my old country self. I'm also using my Carte Blanc and a little Young Nails Heaven Help Me for the veins. And I found a good use for this stupid blooming gel besides crock print. I got 2 you'll know I've been boxes, November's and December's, and I got a dupe within that, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. But I found a freaking use, and I am going to do a Zodiac series because I love these stone nails. Like, I just love them. Love them, love them, love them. That's the other hand. And I got geodes on my thumbs. So I'm going to do a series, and plus I went to order my Aquarius symbol for my birthday nails, and I got all 12. So, also using my Young Nails brushes. One of the paint brushes that I got from Bougie Nails on a Budget in the giveaway. And, y'all, this flipping Young Nails Micro Detailer is just everything for me. Everything, everything, everything. So, I'm going to show y'all how I created this amethyst. Okay, so I buffed the surface of these 3. I'm going to show you how I create these amethyst nails. We'll worry about this thumb later, because, matter of fact, I'm going to take this out, because I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. So, what I did was, and there's glitter all over my hand, and she still ain't got a name. I got to name this heifer. A little blingy broad over here, because she be helping a sister out. Okay, now, sisters, let's get this party started, because I am trying to get me some beans and bread and chicken meat. I ain't cooked in a minute. Got sick, everything went to crap. Then my car went down. I'm still not 100, but Way better than it was. I was at 2%, so I just take this and dab it on. And while I'm using this light color, I like some nose you want light toward the top. You don't want them all to look exactly the same. What 2 amethyst stones have you seen that look exactly the same? So I go one color at a time and I put it in different places. Maybe more so on one nail than another. Then go on to my next color. And as I'm using it, like I will lap one over the other one just a touch and make sure it blurs in really well. Which this little brush, where's it at? Let me find it. Deshaun, I asked you to keep that turned down. They're just determined to ruin my videos. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, they don't care. You want it all ombre together. Like, you don't see no gemstones that one color just stops and the next starts. Then you have darker shades, like shadowy spots. So, hence the darker colors in this set. Put the dark down on the bottom of this one. Yo, this little hand I got from Amazon be getting a job done. You know, I know people swear by those $300 silicone hands. I'm not going to throw no brand out there because it ain't my business. I'm going to put a little of this blue, purplish, periwinkleish, grayish, because you want shadow edge. Yeah, it's got to blend into the purple. It all has to blend together seamlessly because, like I said, what rock you know. Have you ever seen? What rock you know? What rock have you ever seen? That's just like bam, bam, color, color, bam. Let's see. Dark. At the bottom of this one. And then, you know, just keep doing this, making sure you get your nail covered. Blend the colors well. And it will have layers, so like it doesn't have to be completely opaque. It's not going to be completely opaque on this first go around. You just want to make sure you blend it well. You don't want to leave no lines. This last one, I do want it to be more of a dark amethyst. Because I've really got 3 different, like a light, a medium, a dark. 3 different tones of amethyst going on here. Okay, got the thing covered. And I'm going to pop it in the lamp 30 seconds because it's thin. It doesn't need to be in there a long time. Okay, next, I'm going to take my cart blooming gel and put a thin layer on.
Mama, know what you used to do?
Deshaun, stop talking to me. No, I'm in the middle of something. Stop talking to me. Talk to me in a minute when I put her in the lamp. Okay, thin layer blooming gel. Quiet, Mama's busy. Y'all see what I mean? Do y'all see what I mean? They see me sitting here with the camera in the hand and talking to apparently not myself because I'm talking to y'all, and they just come in and do what they want to do anyway. I have 2 of my boys and my grandson here at the house, and that's 2 out of 3. I'm sure that other one will make an appearance in a minute. Okay, so a thin layer of blooming gel. Then I take my micro detailer by Young Nails and some Heaven Help Me. It's not as opaque as my Carte Blanc. And I'm going to put thin little squiggly lines. These are going to be very dimensional nails. You got to kind of work quick at this because you don't want it to bloom till it blooms out. If I've gotten a little quicker at this part, but if you haven't yet, you might want to do one nail at a time. They don't have to be perfect. You don't want to make perfect X's and stuff because that's not going to look realistic at all. Just add some veins and let the blooming gel do what it do. See how that first one's already pretty much disappeared on me? And then into the lamp. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little of the Blanc over top of this and kind of go in where we just were with a smaller, thinner line. Just to put a little backbone into the blur. Now, if you're a beginner at nail art, then you know this. I mean, if you're an OG, then you know this. If not, then the more product you have on your brush, the darker and heavier your line will be, and the more pressure you put. So even if you've got quite a bit of product on your brush, if you're not being so heavy-handed, then it won't put a super duper heavy line. And as I said, the Macart White is, I don't know what happened over here, is very opaque. The Blanc by Macart. Whereas Heaven Help Me is a little more sheer, I guess. Just stuck my knuckle in there. Okay, I'm just going to give this a quick flash, but see how that's looking? We're going to do a little flash, freeze, and next we are going to put on a layer of purple glaze. Now these turned out really good. I'm going to do another video on this geode nail that I created. You know when you bust a rock open, it's got like rings? And then you get that pretty on the inside in there. I'm also going to paint the water bearer symbol again. And we're going to add some gold foil. But this is what we're going to come up with. Okay, let's put on a layer of... Get the thumb out the way. I don't know what we're going to do with that thumb. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. So now a layer of, and not too thick. You don't want it to be uber thick to where it covers up everything, but you don't want it to be too slim either. And then we're going to do each step all over again. And then we will cap it and clear. And for any beginners that happen to be catching this video, this is my version. This is how I do it. Some people put their nail art on top of their acrylic. I like for it to be under the acrylic. Or if you're not using acrylic at all, you can still do this and top coat it. If you're just a nail art girl on some Gel X nails and you're not getting into the acrylic aspect or gel, you can use anything over this. You could put polygel over it. You could put hard gel over it, which I am going to do a hard gel video. I'm going to do it today, but I don't know when it'll be uploaded. Oh, I got it on handling the skin. Y'all, I got to name this hand. I've called her all kinds of crazy stuff. You know what? Okay, well, I'm going to pop her in the lamp. I think my country self is going to name her after my daddy, who's no longer with us. So, her name is Arlene. That's what we're going to call her. All my kids, my sister had a son named him James Earl. All my kids, all mine start with D. I'm Donna, D-A-W-N-A. The youngins are Deanna, my junior, my firstborn, D-E-Y-A-W-N-A. And then I have Dakota, Derek, Deshaun, Donovan. Oh, excuse me. The old man's name is Sean. So, hence Deshaun. Okay, my girls. We are ready to rumble. Okay, so I just want to show you what this looks like real quick. And I'm going to go in and put another layer of everything on and come right back. Okay, so I went in and put the second layer of purple on. Now this time we don't use the blooming gel. That's why I wanted to come back and do this part on here with y'all. And I kind of mix a little of the Heaven Help Me and the Blanc together for these veins. And I don't want to put them where I just did the other veins. They're going to kind of... This is a different layer of rock. It doesn't matter if it overlaps. And not a straight line at all. Not at all. Okay, now I'm going to take this funky brush that I don't know what it's called. And if somebody knows what this brush is, tell me in the comments. Is it like an ombre brush? I'm trying to make it not be blurry. It's got these little thinner hairs up above the bristles. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. That's what I use it for. Because I'm going to blur out one side of this vein. Because we want it to be a little more opaque than the last vein, but still not just a solid, chunk. Yeah, Mother Nature ain't, her and Father God ain't painting with no paintbrush. It's formed. So, when recreating nature, you gotta kind of mimic what the Lord made. I think I'm going to leave them just like that. Okay, on to the next. Like I said earlier, you don't want to make perfect X's. Just like, you want it to look as real as possible. Think, if you look up some pictures of some amethyst, gems, stones, geodes, whatevs, and mimic that. Yeah, that's the whole thing about doing nails, guys. It's an art. I tell people all the time, they're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't wear that. Well, I can, but it's the art. And most people that, you know, type or are nursing or performing surgery on somebody, whatever, you wouldn't see them wearing this. But other folks that have corporate jobs or us nail gals, we could totally pull this off because we're used to it. I told someone the other day, they were like, oh my God, I couldn't button my pants. I'm like, you know what? I struggle more without my nails because it feels like a piece of me is missing. Let me just kind of fuzz that a little bit. I want to leave some spots darker than others. Now this one over here, up here where I got it a little dark, blur one side of it up again. Because we are going to put another layer of our jelly purple. And that came out of, I believe it's a 6-piece set. It's McCart's Jelly Neons, I want to say, but I wouldn't swear to that. But there's like pink, blue, purple, green, yellow, orange, and it's a jelly polish. Okay, you're going to pop this in the lamp and flash freeze those right quick. Okay, girls. Now our layer of the jelly purple. And it softens that white. Plus, you get your dimensional look with the different shades of contrasting colors blending together. Look how gorgeous. I have decided that I'm going to do Zodiac series in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to do as many stones like this as I possibly flipping can. Incorporate that sign's birthday or birthstone in some way, shape, or form. These are pretty. And I looked up gobs and gobs and gobs and gobs and gobs of amethyst crystals and geodes to figure out a little darker on top of there. And the lamp she goes to figure out, what it looked like. Okay, I'm going to do that last cure, a full 60 because it's getting a little thick. She's thick, y'all. She's thick. And then we are going to come back and draw this. Okay, girls, so I figured out what I want to do with this thumb. I thought it'd be cool to have a purple glass nail with this on it. So what I do when I draw something, first of all, I mix in the Blanc and the Heaven Help Me together. I just kind of look at it. I mean, you do whatever's easy for you. Okay, so our pot is going to be up here, and it kind of has a neck, and then the body of the pot. Y'all hear this noise in the background? That is just my children. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to make it a purple glass now. I just hit the camera, so sorry about that, guys. Oh, sorry. As I said, I generally don't do watch me works. I post shorts, but it's time to branch out and quit being afraid. It's very scary, to show the world your flaws and your mess ups. But you know what? I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't never gave a rat's hind end what someone else thought. I'm not fixing to start now. What do y'all want? No. The TV? You're not going outside? There's snow on the ground. It's cold. Get out and leave me alone, Donovan. I told y'all that third one was going to make an appearance sooner or later. Y'all ridiculous. You go out there for 10 minutes, get cold and wet, come back in the house and just make a big giant wet mess. No. Boy, I said no. Trying to make this side a little bigger so it has a little dimension. Okay. Then we have our handles. That kind of do one of these. They gotta be a little thicker because they're handles. They can't just be little lines. So that's what I'm doing is trying to put a little thickness on it right here.
I don't know, bro. I'm saying.
I don't know, Meech. I don't know, but I'm in the middle of filming, so just do what you're supposed to do, and we'll see from there. I told you, you're 15, running the streets 24/7 is not what's up. It ain't about you doing nothing, bro. It's every day. It's the same thing. You're 15. You're not grown. You don't get to do what you want to do. It don't work like that. It ain't for you to understand. You ain't no parent. You're a 15-year-old. Sorry, guys. Told you I was leaving the realness in here. So I'm going to put the handle here. Not the handle. The top of the pot. By the handle. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all can talk. I know. My head knows what it wants to say, but post-stroke, it don't always come out my mouth correctly. And that is so frustrating, y'all. If you got a family member that's had a stroke, give them some grace, because I tell you what, you know what you're trying to say and what you want to say, but when you open your mouth, the wrong word come out. That side just kind of goes off of the grid. See how it goes off on one side. Okay, I am going to flash cure this before I jack it up. So, uno momento, por favor. Okay, now I'm going to do the water waves coming out of this pot. Okay, so it kind of come across right here where they meet. And then down. Oh my God, and come through shaking the floor, and there goes my stroke. Y'all, this kid is skinny as a rail. How he makes the floor shake, stomping through here, I don't know. The little one's chunky. I can see why his big self makes the floor shake, but cheese and crackers. I tell you what, if these kids would have grew up when I did, I don't know if they'd have survived. Because my daddy would have totally ripped somebody a new one. Like on a daily. The eye rolls, the back talks, the mumblings when they walk away. Yeah, they would have got you yourself hemmed up in a corner somewhere. And as I said, I've tried to edit and do voiceovers, and it still ends up with family interruptions. Y'all, mine, his, and ours, there was 11 children. And there's a gang of grandchildren. So I just come to the realization that I'm never, ever, ever going to have that video where all you hear is me. So, Uncle, I quit trying. Red flag, white flag, I'm waving the white flag, not the red flag. Okay, now I want to do a smaller one coming out of that one. So Yuns is just going to hear my crazy family and all the mess we go through, because I am no longer going to fight it, because I never win. Yeah, I tell you what, like I said earlier, this Young Nails micro detailer is the business. If it wasn't for this little inky binky brush, like, I can draw. Give me a piece of paper and a pencil, and I can draw. But trying to do it like this is a whole nother ball of wax. I'll paint this right up off the scenery right there. I want this one to come off and come back in. You know what? Nah, I'm going to do it like this. Because I changed my mind on making that swirl go that way. Changed my mind, girls. This would be the longest part of the video because I'm trying to show y'all how I do it. And y'all see the struggle is real. I drew this like probably 30 doggone times, trying to get it right enough to put it on a video. You know what, I'm going to clean that up a little bit. Okay, so I went on and finished that, and then what I did was in my set on my hand, I took a little purple bluish mix and kind of just, I didn't outline the whole thing. I just kind of put some shadow on these edges. Got too thick there. Let's just add a little, dimension, I guess. Not there. Darn it. These little eyelash swabs are the greatest thing for cleanup when you're doing nail art. I don't like how that went all the way down. So let's fill in that little corner with some purple. I am going to clean it up though, however. Yeah, don't ever catch pneumonia. Don't ever catch pneumonia. I mean, not like anybody would do it on purpose, right? But, cheese and crackers. It's the worst thing ever. Like, I thought COVID whooped me. Okay, now, that's that. I'm going to pop that in the lamp. Y'all know what? Gotta do something here. Let me get my little brushy brush back. Because that corner is looking quite ratchet. I gotta get in here and make this cornbread. Bring that all the way across. I know my daughter is going to want some of her mama's cornbread. So I will save her a piece. What we do, and if any of y'all are country like I'm country, like really, really, really country like I'm country, then we take the leftover cornbread later on in the evening. You know how you get on that little snacky snack in the evening? Well, we will crumble a piece of cornbread in a bowl and pour milk on it like cereal and eat it with a spoon. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Well, that needs to be a little darker. Right there, right there, right there. Okay, I'm going to cure that, and then we're going to encapsulate real quick. Okay, now I'm going to just show you how I encapsulate. And then I'll go ahead and finish the set, and we'll get our end result. Let's start with the thumb. I did go add some gold foil to the amethyst nails. I mean, encapsulating is encapsulating. If you know how to encapsulate, I mean, you know, if you do acrylic, you know what it is. But if you are a beginner, you want to, when you're working with your colored acrylics or your glitter acrylics, you want to lay down just a thin layer of them to get the color, and then you build your nail using the clear, because you know, I know a lot of beginners, and me as a beginner, I know that. I get these little tiny jars of colored acrylic or glitter acrylic, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be gone in a blink of an eye. Well, I didn't realize as a beginner until, you know, watching my nail sisters who have educated me profusely, and there's just so many of them, I would name them, but there's so many that I watch on YouTube and still learn from them. Daily. So I want to pass on the little goodies that I've gotten from these girls to y'all. And if you're not a newbie, hey, thank you so much for hooking your girl up with some knowledge. Ooh, I got too much acrylic on the other side of my brush. Get me wetted a little bit. Push that up there. I believe that glass nails are my favorite, guys, above all. So this purple glass nail is going to be very pretty. I think. Me and these tips down here, once I make it to this part, I always struggle. Because I can never seem to get the excess to come off. Like it does everything but the right thing. Like this over here. Look at that. Come off, you sapsucker. I'm using my Young Nails Universal Monomer. It works well with every acrylic. So far, so good. Anyway, I haven't found one yet that it doesn't work well with. And I'm using my Dynamic Nail Supply X-Ray Clear, which is great. It's good clear. Yep, y'all see my struggle down here? Tippy tip, always. Like I can't seem to get it off. What comes out past the tip, I can't never seem to get it. I struggle right there. So I'm going to put a touch more. I don't want to get any underneath because, as I said, you know, glass nails. Yeah. You can see through them, so bear with me, ladies. Bear with me, girls. Okay, I'm going to put a little more on this. I'm using my size 12 Greg Signature brush from Young Nails. I want to get me a 14. I do. But I also want to get really good with this 12 before I try to go any bigger. Okay, what I wanted to tell any new person at this point You know, because I know that was my biggest struggle, was up here around the cuticle area, down to the sidewalls. If you get behind the bead and press, it still is going to bring that bead up to the cuticle, but your brush is behind it, so it flushes it very well to the cuticle without making a big Humpty Dumpty ridge. And then I like to just pull it out a bit. Bring that clear down. About right there. And then I'll get me another bead. And y'all, I know this is a longer video. But your girl works slow. And I've said it before, with my disabilities and involuntary movements and stuff, I'm surprised I could do nails at all, for real, for real. So after I cap this nail, I'm going to go on and cap the rest of them off camera. File and shape them. And the smoother your application, girls, newbies, greenies like me, the less filing you're going to have to do, Shug. So practice, 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 practice. Just keep doing it. Like, I am still at the practicing point. I still have my daily struggles working with acrylic. By no means am I like know a lot about any of this. So I said, you know, let me just share a little bit I've learned with some other newbies so they can see, you know, girl, if I showed you some of my work from 6 months ago, such a huge difference in 6 months. Like, the art portion was never a problem for me because, like I said, I could draw, and you just learn how to make it smaller to fit a fingernail, for real. And doing it with gel polish or paint instead of a pencil. Okay, that's it for that one. Alright, I'm going to go cap these real quick. File, and be right back. Okay, girls. There's our glitter nail. There's our amethyst gem nails with the gold foil. And then our water bearer sign on the jelly nail, which is transparent. So we have a... Okay, so it just like threw me off right quick. I don't know what that was about, but... So, as I was saying, we have our beautiful amethyst, the glitter acrylic that I mixed, amethyst, and our water bearer symbol on our translucent nail. Okay, so if you've been here before, thank you for watching me and my craziness and talking to my youngins and all that jazz. If you haven't been here before, please consider liking and subscribing. Y'all drop me a comment. What we gonna name this chick? I say Earlene. My dad's name is Earl. And me and all my kids start with D, so I say Earlene. Now, I'm going to do another set here in a little bit with these. Look what I got, y'all. Look what I got. Yeah. Let's open them. I got these from Amazon. I love hearts. I will do heart nails any time of the year. Anytime, all the time, anytime. I just like hearts. So let's open these up right quick here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Y'all, I am feeling so much better. I gotta put these are on pop-off method. I tried to wear them for a couple of days, but I did get in there, y'all, in between these videos and made me some pinto beans and an iron skillet full of cornbread and some mashed potatoes and some sauerkraut and some fried chicken. Good Sunday supper. That's what I'm talking about. So, we got something open, apparently. Yes, holy schmoly guacamole. Well, we got lips and we got hearts. I got hearts. It's all gravy. You know how these little sequins get down. They just be everywhere. Where are they falling out of? Yeah. I'm going to pick these up. Okay, so anyways, we got red. We got translucent. All the hearts and the little lippy lips and some dots. There's just some hexagon shapes. I hope all these son of a biscuits is closed. Let's look at this one through this right chair, because I'm going to get all this up. I done made a mess. We got balloons. I don't know about them green balloons. We might use the gold balloons. We got more hearts and more lips and hexagons. I got some female slices coming tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm covered in hearts. My husband will be like, I look like I went down to the strip joint. Covered in hearts and glitters. But I also have red and pink foils here. So yay, yeah, we're going to make another little set here. I got some more. I got one more Aquarius set in mind. Then I also have, y'all, I got glitter everywhere. I also have lots of Valentine's Day sets in mind. So I'm going to put my thumb back on via pop-off method. And we will use Earlene. Unless y'all come up with a better name from a girl. That's going to be your name. If y'all got something better than Earlene, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. And if you want to check out my pop-off method, as you see, they pop. I was frying chicken and cooking, and bam, there went my nail. I'm going to put him back on. I will have another video showing you guys how I made my geode nails with the amethyst inside. That'll be another one. So yeah, that's it. Love y'all. See yous. Thank you for all your support. And come back and check out the next video. If you're an Aquarius, girl, get you some amethyst nails. They're pretty. I like them. Alright guys, that's it. Bye.